Welcome, Virgo, to your July 2019 tarot reading. I'm inspired to do this today. As you see, I have my Buddha and my Inspire sign, and I've got a new slogan for the channel now, and it's called Inspiring Clarity. So I'm trying to bring clarity to everyone's life. I hope you'll like, subscribe, and be so much in love with some of these readings. I've been given some really good ones the last couple days, and it does my heart well. So today we're going to be reading with my Morgan Greer deck. This is like my favorite deck. When I do my personal readings, I read with these cards. Look at that, Ace of Swords. That tells you how good things are going to be. So I'm going to shuffle these, and I'm going to get ready. Alright, and then I'm going to do some confirmation cards as well with my Rider-Waite deck. This is the oldest deck that I have. It wasn't really a deck I learned on much, but it's perfect for confirmation. So let me get these ready to go. I hope you're enjoying the music. It's a beautiful day here in Kansas. I'm at my farm. I have such a new, peaceful outlook on life. I'm so grateful for some of the things that are going on. I'm allowing things to flow and move in directions they need to go. And I'm hoping you are too. So, let's get to your first card. Oh, Two of Swords. Wow, somebody has to make a choice, Virgo. Let's look at the second one. Nine of Wands. Okay. And this is a new door that I made from an old barn door at my house. And it's about perfect for the amount of space I need to do a tarot reading. And our third card is Judgment. Wow, these three cards speak a lot just from what I'm pulling here. I'm feeling some connection from Spirit, who's telling me, many times we all need to make choices in our lives. We sometimes carry heavy loads, and we carry them for a long time, that we can't put them down. And sometimes we are judgmental. So, let's find out what the rest of the card says. Queen of Cups. This to me is usually the mother card. She looks back on your past, and she comes after judgment, so that's quite interesting. Somebody having problems with their mother. Wow, here comes another interesting card, and that's the Nine of Swords. But look at this, look at that. She's bound. She's hasn't decided, and here it's binding too. So let's really find out what's going on, Virgo. Well, the good thing is you'll eventually be victorious. So let's take a look. We've got someone's got a decision to make. And this moon here tells me that, maybe this person doesn't have enough information yet. Maybe she needs something to come in out of the light, to get out of the darkness and to be able to really see a situation. Okay? So, there may be some things going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. And sometimes it's better to reserve our choices or our judgment until we have time. And maybe that's what she means, to look back and think about it all. She actually looks like she's contemplating, not look of an anticipation, with the cup to her lips. It's like she's paused. So then let's talk about this. 10 of Rods. 10 means the completion of every cycle. and so, you're an earth sign, so I would see where a wand would, you know, um, come in handy. You see some growth here, but you're still carrying a heavy load. You have a lot of things on your mind. Look at that white and red feather. Says a lot of things on your mind. And that hat on your head says you're not open to it. You're not looking for a solution. You're being blinded by your own view, by your own judgment. And sometimes we do just need to step back, take a moment, pause there, look things over, give it some serious thought before we decide we want to be tied to it. Now this is interesting because this is the Nine of Swords, which is almost a completion, but you're still bound. You're still bound. You refuse. Look at that. You refuse. You could actually put these hands on this sword and they would be exactly the same. Sorry, I moved it off camera. I was looking at it myself. But I'm led to believe in the end there will be victory. Now look at this. This is another set of wands, in the end, wands aren't really, or rods aren't really the sign for Virgo, but for me, they're an earthy sign, and that's what Virgo is. Stable, grounded, earthly. Okay, so let's get some confirmation here from my Morgan Greer card. Wow. And the first card that we're going to put on the Two of Swords, look at this, is absolutely double the Four of Swords. Okay? And this Four of Swords signifies possibly the death of a loved one, a funeral. But it doesn't actually mean it's a death of a person. As you see over here in the stained glass window, somebody's talking to somebody higher. And so, and also if you look, this person's eyes are closed. They're very solitary, much like the person in there. And so I'm led to think, this four, doubling the two is significant. This decision is significant. The Hierophant. And there's Taurus. That's your earth sign. And he's an earth sign, but, this is definitely the sign. Hey, look at his hand. Look at his hand. He's got his hand up like, I don't want to hear it. I've already made my decision. We've got two people down here. You can't see their expression, you can't see their emotion, but you can see this set of keys. So I'm wondering if somebody has to sell a house, and if so, are the proceeds going to be split? Maybe it's deciding to move in together. So let's get a few more cards and take a look. Oh, and we have the Three of Cups, a celebration. Now this is a great card, and right here paired up with Judgment, it's a celebration. So maybe when that decision is finally over and gone, and you decide for positive that's what you want, it'll be a point of celebration. Oh, and look at this, the Queen of Wands. Now this is interesting because she's on top of the Queen of Cups. But look at the difference between them. The Queen of Cups is looking at her past. The Queen of Wands is looking at her future. So I see this beautiful sunflower here, so it tells me everything is going well. So I think once you put that past behind you, so many good things are going to arrive. And look at this. The Nine of Pentacles, that's your earth sign view, Virgo. And if you are a woman, this is telling you, you'll have some beauties, you'll have love. Pentacles are also, a sign of abundance, of cash. So, looking to your future may totally change what's going on. But wow, and here's the King of Wands. Wow, look at this. The King and Queen of Wands, or rods, however you'd like to call them. But to me, they say Pentacles is an earth sign. But this, wands and rods, these are earth signs to me. So you're bringing it down to earth. So I'm looking at it this way now. You've got to make that choice. You've got to move on to what you need. You want to be happy. You want to look forward to your life. You want to have that love and happiness that you desire with that person that's going to be loving and happy to you too. So, my friends Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you like, subscribe, and share. Let me know your comments and what you think. Love to all, Gemini.